Hi beauty babes and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review for you on the new Shook palette that has just come out from Revolution. This is going to be £15 but it's actually at the moment special price of £10, an introductory offer. It's also included in the 3 for 2 on Superdrug at the moment, and we are at the beginning of March, so just in case you watch this in April or May and are like, well, hang a minute, it's £15 and it's not included in the 3 for 2. Sorry, this is, as I film, this is included. This is the first time I'm going to be actually using this. This is what she looks like inside. You can see she is a big palette. She has 30 shades down here that do look rather good. So I'm going to give you a close-up now so that you can have a look and see what she looked like, and I'll see you in a minute. So you can see all the different colours, and you can see that they're obviously different size pans. So I'm not going to go through the details with you. She's got 6 shadows, the large shadows that are 6, which are 0.05 ounces, which equates to 1.4 grams each, and then 30 of the smaller pans, which are 0.02 ounces, which is 0.6 grams also. So you're getting 36 shades in this palette, which is a really good size. It's recycled packaging that they've used, and you can recycle it, which I'm assuming if you just take the mirror out. You've got 12-month shelf life, and it's cruelty and vegan free, and it has been authenticated by PETA by the looks of this. You've got a lot of information on the back. It says it's pressed pigment, eyeshadow, shadow palette. So in the States, basically, because you've got these sorts of colour here, they don't recommend that you use them on your eye, simply because they are going to stain. So if you do end up taking your makeup off at the end of the day and you end up with these colours still on your eyes, it's basically saying that's what's going to happen. Use at your own risk, which is fair enough. So I'm going to do the swatches for you in a moment, but I'm going to do an eye look for you. Alright, so I'm going to do what I've been doing recently, and that is shut this up, just get on with it, and job's a good one. Okay, so we're going to be using the colour here, which is Compliment, just to set the primer that's on my eye. Now, yes, I know my eyes are in a bad state. They need to have a decent pluck. They do need waxing. Actually, I haven't had any waxing done for ages, so that needs doing. So I'm just popping that over with a fluffy brush just to set the base that I've got on there. Okay, and then we're using the colour No Rush, and we're just popping that into the crease, just using a synthetic, actually they look like natural hair, but it's a Morphe brush. And they're good because they do look like they are goat hair, and they do feel like that as well. Okay, so we're now using the colour Repost, which, I mean, look at all that fallout coming out of there. Just now going into the crease, using the Zoeva brush, and my goodness, the pigment on that is really, really good, as you can see, and it's not the best blending shadow that I've ever used, let's put it that way. I mean, the pigment is good, but it doesn't move. So then we're using Trouble just to deepen that up a little bit. And again, I do find these really patchy. The pigmentation is deep, but I do find them really, really patchy. You can see that I have been working on the other eye as well. So now we go in with Fresh, and that is to just try and soften those harsh lines, because the pigment is really strong. And then we go in with Winter, just to pop in the inner corner. Now, I don't think that's particularly shown up very, very well, but you can see round my eye that, I mean, I blend, but you can see that the blending, so we're now going into colour Valentine, just to go in that inner corner. But you can see, so then we go back in, we're going into Vibe now, just to go under my eye. I'm just trying to say the blending, it's not the blending, it's the capability of blending that shadow. So now we try with Rebel, going on top. Sorry, my camera goes really, really blurred here. Here we go. This is Rebel. And I've had to use dip in several times to try and get that look. And I've started to get fallout. Then we go into Adored, which is, in the pan, a beautiful gold colour. It's gorgeous, but again, it's really difficult to get it to show up on my eye. Now, normally using this Morphe brush, I can normally get any colour to show up. So I'm now using my finger. I do apologise, again, the camera is blurred because she's focused in on the background. But I kept it in because I wanted you to see what I was doing. So now you can see it, and I'm going over with the brush again just to try and get more pigment on my lid. It just didn't want to stick. It didn't want to, it was just very, very difficult to use. So I've gone over on the other eye now so that you can see, I mean, you can see the fallout on my cheeks. You can see that my eye is not, it's just not blended well at all. So back in with Valentine again. See if we can get that to pop a bit more. Look at the fallout on my cheeks from those colours. So then we go into Storm in the outer corner, just to try and deepen that up a little bit. And to try and blend out that, I mean, it just looks so patchy. It's not very often that I find an eyeshadow that is as patchy as what this is. So I'm just trying to build that up. But look at the fallout. It's just... yeah, I just want to show you guys. So we're going into Fresh again here. And this again to try and just brighten underneath that brow. And just to blend those lines out. Which I personally do not feel like that they worked. Sorry, it is just I'd say as I see it. So we're using that Adored again on my finger and then back on my eye, just to see now it's starting to look really nice. When I put it on, it starts to look really lovely. And there you go, that's me done. So I have to go and clean up. Okay guys, so this is the finished look I've done with this eyeshadow palette. I've obviously got to put my eyes on. Yeah, now I'm going to give you my absolute honest thoughts before I finish doing my eyes. I'm going to go off and do my eyes in a minute, but I'll obviously do the swatches when I'm doing that. Yeah, and I'll come back and give you my actual thoughts once I've done that. So here are the swatches. So see what you think of these, and then I will see you back in a moment. Okay, so this is the finished look that I've done with this palette. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and so that you can see what my eyes look like. So that is what my eyes look like. I've used it to actually line my waterline. I used one of the brown colours in the palette, so I thought I'd give that a go as well, see how it's got on. It looks okay. So now you've seen the swatches and you've seen what I've created, I'll give you my complete and 100% honest opinion on this palette now. Okay, I love the packaging. The packaging is great. It's like a tin feel. It reminds me of the Obsessive Eyes, Obsessive Lights, etc. that Revolution done with Obsession, I think early last year or maybe late 2017. And these palettes got taken off because somebody made a complaint about the Obsessive Eyes because of the names. That is one of my favourite palettes. I still have it, I still use it, I still really love it. This reminds me of that packaging. It's, yeah, I mean, it's like not exactly environmentally friendly. There's a lot of plastic that has gone into making this, and there's obviously tin, and then you have got a lot of the product is taken up by the lid that has this pattern. I don't know if it's meant to look like it's doing this. It doesn't to me. It just looks like it's a diamond cut. The mirror, the mirror is okay. Actually, I'm sitting here and I haven't even peeled the mirror off. The mirror, oh my gosh, the mirror is amazing. The mirror is possibly one of the best mirrors I have seen in an eyeshadow palette. I mean, it's really difficult to show you, but the mirror is crystal clear. It is massive. It's as big as your face. It's as big as the palette. I'll just show you. And it's crystal clear. It really is. It's so high definition. This is really weird doing this. This is so high definition. But it really is. It's a great mirror. I hadn't realised it had got the plastic film still on. I thought I'd taken it off. I'm impressed with the mirror. So yeah, we know I'm impressed with the mirror. As for the shadows, I've got to say I'm really, really disappointed with this gold shimmer because I tried to make this work. It looks beautiful when you got it on your finger. Absolutely gorgeous. But then when you go to actually apply it on your eyelid, it's kind of like there, but it isn't. It's kind of underwhelming. I would say there's a lot of fallout from the shadows as well. I found that the mattes that I dipped into, a lot of fallout, which you don't mind so much. I obviously had fallout on my face as well, which I've had to clear away. That's another downfall as far as I'm concerned because alright, if you're someone who do your eyes before you do the rest of your face, that's fair enough. But if you're like me and you do your face first, simply because it's the easier option for you, then you are going to get fallout. The pan sizes. Now I'm very, very again underwhelmed by the pan sizes, and it's not because of the amount of product that you're getting. It's because of the difficulty you've got in actually getting the product on your brush. When I was trying to get this one on my brush, it feels like you haven't got a lot of room to really manoeuvre to get the brush in to then get a lot of product on your eye. So as you can see, you've got to really, really work at it to actually get that to build up. Look at the fallout. Very beautiful colour, but you've got to really build that up to get any payoff. But again, look at all the fallout that you're actually getting from that. Brush that all the way. So yeah, I mean the larger pans, fabulous. Like the larger pans, like the fact that, this colour here is absolutely superb and it's really good for blending out the edges of any striking colours that you've got. I'll show you here as well. It's just really good for softening them harsh lines. It's great for actually setting your eyes. If you want to set your eyes, it's great as a base. And I love the fact that you do have all the different colours, and you've also got a large shimmer as well, which again, I'll go in again and try and do it again. I was sort of fairly underwhelmed by the payoff. It's not as good as what I thought it would be with the amount of hype. I mean, I think it's a nice palette. I mean, I don't mind paying the £10 for it because I think it is worth £10. 15. See, the size of it would say yes, it is worth 15. But I think it's more gimmicky than anything else. I think it, if they came out with another one of these with different colours in, I'm not sure I would want to purchase, because I feel like, yeah, there's more packaging than there is eyeshadow. I think there's a lot of space here. They could have put another row of shadows in, or they could have made these, taken a couple of these off and made these slightly bigger so that you've got bigger pans. I mean, let's face it, the colours that you've got here, Date and Vibe, I mean, they're virtually duplicated. Winter and Fresh, I mean, that's, you know, that's like, alright, that's white, and it's got a pearlescent sheen to it, but it's of a nothingness. So you could have got rid of that one. And you've got similar colours down here that again you could have got rid of. I mean, Topic is very similar. You know, I just like Cheers and Driven again looks very, very similar. Love the colour No Rush, because that's a really, really good transition colour. And as you see from the video, that is what I used to do my eyes. I think these would be really, really good as transition colours as well. They are very, very soft, not overly pigmented. I wouldn't say that they are blow me away pigmented. I do honestly think, I mean, I kind of sit on the fence. I sort of like it and I sort of don't. I think I will reach for it because it's there and it's very on trend at the moment. And I'll probably do another eye look for you because, you know, why not? At the end of the day, why not? But I just think, yeah, I'm not shook. I'm more shocked at the underwhelming feeling that I have from it. And that's all I've got to say. That is all I've got to say. So I will link down below where you can get it from. I did purchase this with my own money. These are my opinions and not the opinions of anybody else, not affiliated with YouTube, Instagram, Revolution or anyone. This is me, what I think, and I can only ever be 100% honest with you guys, because if I used a product and I hated it and told you it was great, I wouldn't be doing my job. You know, even if I have a product that has been gifted to me, and I think it's rubbish, I will tell you it's rubbish, because there's no point in lying to you, because you guys trust what influencers and YouTubers say, and the last thing I want to do is break that trust with you guys. You know, you might love this palette, you might think it's the best thing ever. Good for you. I'm not gonna put anybody down for enjoying a product that I don't necessarily enjoy. I'm just telling you my opinions and why I don't enjoy it. I mean, I think that there's a lot nicer palettes out there that you could spend your money on rather than this. And I'll give you some for instances, like the jeweled palette, Opulent from Revolution. It's fantastic. It's one of my favourite palettes. I absolutely love it. It's got some absolute killer formulas in there. And that is only well, actually at the moment it's only £6 on Superdrug. And all the jeweled palettes are on there for £6 and they're in the free for two. So they're £12. You can get all three products that would have cost 30 quid. So definitely worth doing. I'll link them down below as well. But yeah, I am 50-50. Definitely not shook. Definitely not shook. No, I am, as I say, I am more shocked at how under par I think it really is. You know, don't get me wrong, this matte here, whoa, the pigment of it, the payoff of it was just like out of this world. It was just, it's there, you can see it. Also with this as well, this was brilliant. You know, the payoff from that, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Really like this colour as well. But I was very underwhelmed by Valentine, Winter, Adored, and also Chic. Rebel, it was okay. I didn't get out of it what I wanted to get out of it, but it sufficed. I mean, you can see that the colour is actually on my lid. You can see that the colours are there. But yeah, this this looked so good. This is what really drew me. This, and this, and what drew me to this palette. So yeah, anyway, that's my overall thoughts. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you have got to the end, the lipstick I'm wearing, by the way, is by NYX, and it is the Rhea, which is the colour Rhea in 532. Absolutely incredible little lipstick, and as you can see, I have nearly worn it all up. It's one of my favourites. Love it. It's one of the creamy barrel ones, and it was £4 from Boots. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching me, and I will see you in the next video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please comment down below what your thoughts are. If you like the palette, tell me that you like the palette. You know, if you've managed to get good payoff from that gold colour, tell me how you done it. Yes, I know, using Fix and Spray, etc. I don't really like using Fix and Sprays on my eyes because they usually tend to burn. So I tend not to use them. So yeah, I know there is that option. Yeah, but didn't want to do that. Didn't really look very professional on camera. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Be honest, you know. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. And ta-ta for now. Bye-bye. See you later, beauty babes. Bye. Bye.